Welcome or welcome back to Sacred Light Tarot, everyone. This is Anna, and we are going to be taking an in-depth look at drawing down the moon. For those of you who don't know what this is about working with the lunar cycles. So we do have the full moon eclipse that is going to be happening in Virgo. My husband and I will be traveling to a place where we can see it. We will also be carrying gallons of water that will be blessed by the moon. That is called moon water, okay? For those of you who are more interested in some of the esoteric and weird-ass things that I do, by all means, you can book a private reading in the description box below or ask me questions, okay? Hop on over to the members only channel because there's some weird-ass shit over there too. Let's go ahead and jump into the reading. I kind of want to get some messages from the universe before we start, and then we are going to look into how best you can embrace the power of the moon. And this is not just for women. Now, guys, this applies to you as well. Now, women out there, we are very familiar because our cycle lasts for 28 days. So does the moon cycle, all right? It's no coincidence. In fact, some of us who are deeply in tune with the moon sync up with the moon cycles, myself included. TMI, sorry, not at all. But using the power of the moon, whether it's in the new moon phase, whether it is the full moon, whether it is in the dark moon phase, which is less than 10%, or in the manifestation phase, or the waxing gibbous, which is less than 10% gaining toward the full moon. There are a lot of different things that you can do. The dark moon is when you look into your shadow self, okay? That is whenever you are best able to see your flaws or the things that need working on. It is the best time to work with dark goddesses. And yes, I do suggest looking into that if that intrigues you. If you are having difficulties with things that are impeding your progress in some way, it could be your shadow that is interfering, and they can help you to work through that. Not everyone will resonate with that, and that is completely fine. We have Divine Infinity here underneath the bottom of the deck. Challenge yourself to go beyond your limitations and find your infinity. That is the thing, is that Divine Infinity is limitless. When you reach the end of infinity, there is still infinity yet beyond that. And beyond that, infinity still. What was that poem that I wrote a long time ago? It's actually coming up in my... As if the sea should part to find a further sea, and that a further, and the three, but a presumption be, of periods of seas unvisited of shores, themselves the verge of seas to be, eternity is yours. For someone that will make sense. We also have rebellion underneath of that. Think outside of the box and stretch the boundaries of what could be. I really feel as if Spirit is asking you to think outside of the box. If you've been doing the same thing over and over again, if you have been stuck in this loop of, this is the way that things are supposed to be, this is the way that I am supposed to act, this is what society expects from me, fuck society, and fuck what other people tell you to do. If you grew up believing that you were supposed to have this job, have this life, act this way, do this thing, is that really working for you? I want to know. I mean, seriously, because it didn't for me at all. Okay. Divine intelligence. To connect with your higher self, you must first create space to listen. Be open-minded. Not so open-minded that your brain falls out, but open-minded enough to see beyond the limits of what you have been conditioned to see. All right. And that takes some practice, okay? Because we are conditioned from a very young age to believe exactly what we are supposed to be. Normal is just a word that was invented to make people that are outside of society feel weird. okay? There is no such thing as normal. In fact, normal is quite boring. If everyone fit into that stereotype of normal, then we would be living in Stepford, and that's not really a place that I want to live. I don't know about you. Inner goddess. Yeah, a lot of you are being called to work with your inner goddess. Express your divine feminine energy, whether you are male or female. It does not matter. We have both inside of us. Loving wisdom will transform your life. Some of you are being called to work with a divine goddess, be it one that you know of, one that you have been looking into, one that is calling to you. How do you know if you are being called to work with a specific goddess, say a goddess of the moon? I talk about my moonstone here quite frequently, and I also have others that are up here as well. But you see signs and synchronicities, okay? Say that you are seeing crows quite often, that you are noticing the lunar cycles. You've synced up with the lunar cycle. Men, say that you're seeing a specific animal over and over again, all right? Look that animal up and see what god or goddess it is attributed to. Okay, I feel like Spirit is really calling you to think outside of the box here, okay? Don't stay inside of that narrow field of vision whenever it comes to what you are told that you should do. Don't should yourself to death, okay? Ought to, should, remove those out of your vocabulary, all right? Overcoming challenges, a triumph will bring great changes. Let yourself be open to victory. Okay, remove all of those blockages. The I'm not supposed to's, I shouldn't's. This is weird. People are gonna look at me different. Whatever that is. Okay. Let's go ahead and actually, I do want to. Let's see what comes through in the Hecate oracle. Ladies, if you will. Thank you. Ooh, that one flew out fast. Diversity, the number 26. Most manifest goddess. Okay, for some of you, this is confirmation that a goddess is definitely trying to get your attention. And how appropriate that we do see the waning moon, the waxing moon, and the full moon. That is representative of the Mother Maiden Crone. Okay, we see threes. We see the Trinqueta a lot. The Trinity, the three overlapping in almost every religion, going back thousands of years. Okay, it is an honoring of cycles. Okay, everything is cyclical, which means that which you are going through now will surely pass. Diversity, okay? Be open to new things. Diversify your spiritual practice. Diversify your life. Diversify the way that you speak to the universe. Transformation, Kirke, the number 56. Embrace transformation. It's not something to be scared of. We all fear change. Okay, because it represents a feeling of, I don't know what to expect next. What is it that we should be working with whenever it comes to the moon? Okay, specifically the lunar cycles. What is it that we should be working with? Thank you, ladies. The Two of Wands. This may really help you to get a clear vision on where you're headed. All right, what path is best for you to go down? Okay, looking up to the heavens and saying, which path is it that I should take? What else, ladies, if you would, please? What else? The Lovers. It's a choice. Together and forever is what the card says, but ultimately it is a choice. Card of Gemini. Choice seems to be pretty prevalent here. Remember, the choice is always yours. All right, not anyone else's. You have your own individual mind and the ability to use it, so please do. Right? There are so many who don't. I don't tend to associate with those people for a reason. My sister being one of them. But what else, please, ladies, if you would? The Seven of Cups. Yeah, options. I mean, for real. Okay. Explore your options. There are so many out there. The Two of Wands, make a choice. The Lovers, one could lead toward a deep soul bond connection, okay? Together and forever. Let's see, what else? The Two of Wands, please, ladies, if you would. The Two of Wands. Okay. The Five of Pentacles. What is the other road? What is the other road? Because I feel like this is one road of the world. Okay, I feel like making a choice here is about closing out a cycle. And it brings in prosperity whenever it does. It's a completion. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio here. It could be the end of the hard times. It could be the end of solidarity. Okay, you may be feeling alone. You may be finding your soul tribe, others who are like-minded. You may have felt like you were alone in wanting to explore outside of what you thought was normal or acceptable. Okay, again, don't should yourself to death. The people who do stay stuck. True story, bro. The Lovers, please. The King of Wands. Okay. This is about embracing sensuality whenever it comes to a connection that you have. Okay. Or choosing a passionate option whenever it comes to life in general. The King of Wands moves forward with certainty, with passion. This is a force to be reckoned with. Leo energy here. The Lovers, Gemini energy. If this is a relationship, it is a hot and spicy one, okay? So you may be completing a cycle of being on your own for quite some time. Expect to be sore, okay? Stretch a bit. You're going to be getting a workout, burning some calories. Let's see here. What else for the Lovers? Ladies, thank you. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. Whoever this is that's coming in reminds me of my husband. Hot, stable, and somebody who is very kind, nurturing. The stars show the kings the way to follow. Yeah. Somebody you can rely on. Somebody that is very passionate. Someone that you have an instant connection with. Some of you are getting lucky. I know I did. Seven of Cups, please, ladies. Okay, and that is to say that, yeah, the Eight of Wands here. Move forward, okay? Talk to people. Explore your options. Is it wrong to taste from many different cups? No. Some of them taste like shit. Some of them are not good at all, okay, in a lot of different ways. But yeah, go ahead and move forward here with the tasting of many cups. Everything unknown appears insignificant. Get to know what's in those cups, okay? Experiment and enjoy the process. The Eight of Wands. Get moving, okay? Sitting still, this stagnancy, whatever this is, Queen of Pentacles here, King and Queen of Pentacles. You're going to find somebody who is equally matching your vibration, your stability. King and Queen of Pentacles. Wisdom is of greater force than destiny. Someone who is smart, someone who is nurturing, someone who is the yin to your yang. Literally, we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles out here. This is what you can gain by harnessing the power of the moon, okay? Calling in your divine counterpart, whatever that means to you. Label it whatever you want. Labels are just labels at the end of the day, okay? Really, honestly, I think Donnie Darko explains it best whenever he says, why don't you take off that stupid rabbit suit? And the rabbit says, why don't you take off that stupid man suit? I mean, we label ourselves as men, women. We label ourselves as fat, skinny. It does not matter what you label yourself as at all. What you see is the inside of someone, okay? Look beyond what is evident. There's so much more depth here to be discovered. Your inner goddess, divine intelligence. Connect with your higher self to create space to listen. Listen to what your intuition is telling you, and that may be the moon itself. The moon card, Piscean energy, is all about listening to your intuition, paying attention to signs and synchronicities, just as the high priestess is Cancer and Piscean energy. Leaning into the unknown. If you go into the unknown, if you go beneath the moon and you don't exactly know the way, I feel like that's what the Two of Wands here is saying. You may not know the way, but picking a path is going to lead to a successful completion here. Some of you are just simply stuck as fuck right here at the Two of Wands. Like, I don't know what is the safe route to take, so I'm just not going to take any path. Not the one less traveled, not the one most traveled. I'm just going to stand here and watch the world pass me by. If you do pick a path, you close out a cycle of being alone. The Five of Pentacles, left out in the cold, feeling alone. Okay. The Lovers here coming in next. The King of Wands, the King of Pentacles. Hot and stable. You guys have seen the picture, okay? If you haven't, go look it up. The one that says person on your mind, the hot guy that's sitting like this. Yeah, that's him. Go ahead, you can drool. The Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands. Move toward these options, okay? Talk with these options. Speedy movement, okay? Tasting from all of these different cups, I feel like you are going to find someone who is your equal, who matches you toe to toe. The Knight of Wands underneath the bottom of the deck. Don't be afraid to, play the field if you need to. Just saying. If you're not a play the field kind of person, then this is passionate forward movement. You may meet this person, sparks ignite, and you're saying, oh my God, that's it. You're him. I think I said that whenever I first saw mine. Interwoven. Realize that everything works together in tandem. Okay, the universe, the moon, different deities, gods, goddesses. Okay, whatever higher power you may be working with, it all falls under the umbrella of the universe. Okay, do not try and make sense of or distinguish. I'm getting a very, very strong sense of deja vu right now. It's weird. Do not try and label anything. If you feel called toward it, go toward it. Everything is interwoven at the end of, in the end. All right, in the nature of things. In reverum natura, the nature of things. Everything follows a natural pattern. All right, call it manifest destiny if you want. But we all end up exactly where we're supposed to be. I mean, holy fucking shit. We got the Ten of Cups right here. Ultimate happiness. You just never know what path you might accidentally pick. Be called to pick. Open up your intuition. Okay? The moon is about listening to your intuition. Calling down the moon, manifesting. It all has to do with the flow and change of things. I mean, my God, it totally, if it can affect the tides, you're made of 75% water. How do you think it affects you? Why do you think that we have mood swings whenever it gets around the full moon? Why do you think that some of us are more emotional? All right. Void of course moon. Whenever you feel like you're just not making any progress whatsoever. The moon has a profound impact because it is so close to Earth. All right. It can affect the tides. We have neap tides during the full supermoons. Okay. That we don't normally see during high tides. It also affects you because you are, again, 75% water. I may be a little bit off on that one, but, mostly water. The Ten of Cups here, speaking of water. Ultimate wish fulfillment. And happiness is where you find it. Five of Swords underneath of that. Some of you are overthinking what this ultimate happiness is. What is my Ten of Cups? I don't know what my Ten of Cups is. Okay. If you continually overthink what happiness is, it's like you had a clear vision of it, and then you started overthinking it to the point where it didn't become fun anymore, or it wasn't something that you sought after anymore, then you just ruined your own happy. Don't do that. Divine Infinity. Challenge yourself to go beyond your limitations, and you'll find your infinity, and beyond that, another infinity. Keep looking, keep searching. Whatever it is that you are being guided toward, if you look toward the moon, if you manifest with the moon, if you pay attention to the cycles of the moon, if you work with your shadow during the dark moon, all of this is a culmination of integrating all parts of yourself, the mother, the maiden, and the crone. It's also about death and transformation, because we all start as the child, the maiden. We become the mother, and then we end up as the crone. Thus, death and transformation. Diversity. Again, I'm looking at the triple moon here on the card, the number 26, the number 7, or the number 8. Strength. Some of you need to be strong to embrace diversity. Again, I'm getting the feeling that you are conforming. Don't conform. Don't be boring. That shit's overrated. Fitting in is overrated. I'll tell you that. From personal experience, I have a hell of a lot more fun whenever I don't fit in. People look at me weird, but I don't care. The World, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. The King of Wands, Leo energy, Gemini here in the Lovers. We have the King of Pentacles, which is Taurian energy. We have that's it. The Ten of Cups would be Scorpio. All right, guys, that is what I have for you. Let me know how and if this resonates with you in the comments down below. If you would like to book a more in-depth private reading with me where we can talk about all kinds of crazy shit, the link for that is in the description box down below. Divine intelligence, inner goddess, and overcoming challenges. Yes, you can. That's what I have for you guys for tonight. Have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you guys again here soon. Until then, take care. Mwah. Bye.